We are eating pumpkins with Native Americans. The date is July the 7th, 1492. You are a member of the Wampanoag Nation who live in the northeastern region of what is currently known as the United States. Since it is summertime, your people inhabit a village of portable dome-like homes near a large river. Here your community gathers food from the water and plant corn, beans, and squash into fertile soil. An important food crop for your people is the pumpkin. As with various other North American indigenous communities, it is a crop cultivated as one of the three sisters, along with beans and corn. The shade from large pumpkin leaves helps to maintain moisture and protect against weeds for these crops when planted together. Pumpkins are a winter squash that grow in various varieties. They are planted in early summer on raised rows about 12 inches high, along with corn and beans. Troughs dug between these rows collect necessary water for growing these crops. Your community harvests pumpkins by hand during autumn. Your family knows the flesh of the pumpkin is a valuable food source as well as a primary dietary staple. Even seeds from the pumpkin are a valuable source for nutrients and proteins essential for daily survival. When the shells of the pumpkin are left to dry and harden, they become useful as containers in water jugs. Everyone appreciated the unique taste pumpkin provided to various meals. We are eating pumpkin. In your household, cooking pumpkin was done by women. To prepare pumpkin strips, the pumpkin was cut into long pieces. Then, they were roasted over a fire before consumption. These dehydrated strips would also be ground into a meal. This powder could then be stored for future use. When rehydrated, it could be put into stews or added to the ingredients for unleavened bread. The pulp inside the pumpkin would also be boiled or mashed and added to soups and stews. The pulp or fruit could also be used to make pies. With the approach of winter after harvest, pumpkins would also be stored as a source of fresh food during winter. Even the pumpkin leaves would be boiled and eaten as greens. Unripe pumpkins could be cooked with corn and onions to make a vegetable succotash. Seeds would be roasted over fire and consumed as a nutritious snack. In your tribe, chewing pumpkin seeds was used to treat kidney and bladder ailments. In addition, pumpkin flesh would be added to cornmeal or ground nuts to make moist breads and porridges. Interesting facts about pumpkins. Today, pumpkins are used in various modern celebrations. Pumpkin pie is often served at North American Thanksgiving celebrations. Pumpkins are thought to be one of the oldest cultivated domestic plants, with research indicating planting as far back as 7000 BCE. From a scientific and botanist perspective, pumpkin is actually a fruit since it develops from the pollinated flower of a pumpkin plant and its inside contains seeds. Though from a cooking and culinary perspective, pumpkins are both treated and categorized as vegetables. Pumpkins are not only classic orange in appearance. They grow naturally in various shades, including blue-green and ash-gray. This episode's Medieval Food Guide Digestible Wisdom. As pumpkin leaves provide protection for other Three Sisters crops, we too should provide assistance to others as a natural part of mutual growth. Thank you for supporting us at Medieval to Modern. Be sure to watch our next episode or any other fascinating video or playlist from our Medieval to Modern channel. Also, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell, and share this channel so we can create more exciting content. I wish you good tidings as we remember that sharing knowledge has been a noble deed throughout the ages.